Welcome Shanti Priya on stage. Thank you so much for joining. The youngest child of Thailand. और इस पूरे फिर थलेवन फैमिली से अब थलेवन के जो ये ऑपरेशन को पूरा सक्सेसफुल करना है ये I would like to just talk about two things. It's always when you are creating shows for a platform, दो सवाल हमेशा आपके मन में आते हैं. पहला होता है कि why this show, and then it's about how the show.
Has been involved in this completely, whether it's the cops or the robbers, or whether it's the good side of the so-called world, and our Thalaivan's family. It's the family that makes it. It's the family that makes it. And the police are a big problem for us. Police have been very, very difficult. And so also the Chief Minister. I thought she was on my side, and suddenly we both realized she's on our own side. So she is what a politician is, but hats off. So to each one of you, thanks for having us. Gautam, probably this is one of the only times I have not bothered once we are done with the shoot, because you knew that at the helm of affairs there were people who cared about the product, and they only spoke about the product. He came once in a while, observed, but behind the scenes I know that that he's at the helm of affairs and doing it and watching it very, very closely. Percy, Sarthak, a genius when it comes to writing, layering of the script. Confidence that after a break of so many years, that yes, I can go back to school. Probably I haven't forgotten my craft. When you disappear, you believe that you've forgotten it, because the world allows you to believe that. You don't have a success behind you. Your Fridays are difficult Fridays. Not everybody wants to cast you, and suddenly something so big comes and they say, you doubt yourself and you say, really, you want to cast me for such a big character? Because for me, my dream has been, if it's films like these, I talk about Nayakan and I talk about Dayawan, and my two heroes, Kamal sir and Vinod sir. So that sword on your head, that can I even deliver 10% of what they've delivered? If I can, that's a big burden then that they put on our shoulder. And then the dialogues, I was super excited about the dialogues. यार ये किसने लिखा है? कमाल है यार ये लड़का, कमाल की चीज़ है. और एक छोटी सी बच्ची सिनिका ने ये डायलॉग लिखे हुए हैं. That's the खूबी. कहाँ हो आप? Stand up. That's her and the dialogues, and associate Dharavi with her. It's unbelievable. Whether it's my prosthetics, Renuka, you would expect people to come from Hollywood to do the prosthetics for something like this. But there's this young girl, Anil Dada's daughter, who comes up to you, works with you for 3 hours and does that. It's the art, the team, Khan Saab ke saath jo 4 pillars the unke wo bachchiyan, the detailing that they've gone, the Dharavi, the team that executed, it was the local boys that executed a seamless shoot. मैंने अपनी जिंदगी में इतनी seamless shoot कभी की नहीं. प्यार बहुत था, लेकिन unruly नहीं थे. Disturbance कभी कुछ नहीं था. आवाज जब हम सीन करते तो एक आवाज नहीं निकलती थी. लोग सिर्फ ये पूछे, कुछ खाओगे, कुछ ये करोगे, घर में बैठोगे, ये करोगे. That was धारावी, जो दुनिया बाहर की दुनिया को लगती है कि कितनी chaos है यहाँ पर, लेकिन एक ऐसी दुनिया है जहाँ सिर्फ और सिर्फ प्यार भरा हुआ है. Where festivals are celebrated like festivals, like India needs to be celebrating its festivals, which we've seen in this last 1 year. Diwali, Holi, Eid, everything has meant so much to us. Ganpati, they've been huge. Suddenly you feel you're back in India, and that's what Dharavi meant to me. And that's the beauty of the show. Each one has performed so beautifully. Because मेरे लिए अगर आप देखोगे तो every time I see Vivek perform and he says something or Sunil says something, I feel shit, I'm dangerous, yeah? I'm this crazy whacked out guy, and am I that bad? But then when I see my family and Dharavi react to me, I feel no, yaar, ye Masiha hai, ye Robin Hood hai. And that is the power of performance, and I loved it. We're going through tough times as far as our movies go. We say we don't have an audience, but trust me, अगर आपके पास content हो और इतने अच्छे एक्टर्स और टीम हो, आप गलत हो ही नहीं सकते. So, you know, to my own team, Kiran Dada, Naveen, Wacky, Sunny, all of them who've been through this with me, because I used to lose it pretty often क्योंकि 3 घंटे बैठना, मेकअप करना, and then Samit comes up and says, सर ये ना थोड़ा निकाल दो ना वापस लगा. अरे Samit तू खाने के बाद ही मेरे को बुलाया, यार करो ना, and he used to go off. You know, to all the assistants, बहुत सारी कहानियाँ मेरे पास assistants के बारे में, बहुत सारी कहानियाँ हैं. अभी वो बोलने जाऊँगा तो बहुत तकलीफ होगी. But what a team, Vijay. I mean, genius at work, but not once did I ever realize कि वो shooting कर रहा था. He never disturbed you once. So मुझे अगर confidence है इस show में, वो सिर्फ और सिर्फ इसलिए क्योंकि जिन्होंने भी बात किया उन्होंने सिर्फ बात किया content और technical team की. So when you have a great team, fingers crossed. I hope it works. Thank you.
Absolutely. It all stems from an intent यार. मैं बहुत कम काम करता हूँ, ज़्यादा काम करता नहीं हूँ. After the success of Inside Edge 1, 2, 3, every time I would go out to promote it, people will say यार अब जब Inside Edge इतनी अच्छी चल गई है, why aren't you doing something else? Why aren't you doing more work on OTT? And my whole thought process was यार quality करते हैं, quantity के पीछे नहीं भागते हैं. आराम से I have to enjoy it, I have to believe in it, I have to feel committed to it as a character, enjoy the whole experience. I mean, I've had 2 decades of a career now. At some point in life, you realize that unless I feel truly, deeply connected and satisfied as a creative person, as an actor, मुझे अब ये नौकरी के लिए नहीं करनी. And I think that's what connected with the way Gautam, Percy, the whole team, when they brought Dharavi to me. And funnily enough, Sarthak and I were at a dinner years before that, a couple of years, 2-3 years before that. And he said, यार मैं कुछ ऐसा लिख रहा हूँ. संजय गुप्ता के घर. And he said मैं कुछ ऐसा लिख रहा हूँ. And I said यार ये बड़ा interesting है यार, it's fascinating. And I was thinking of Talaivan as a character, right? Because the way it was.
But that's exactly what happened to me. जैसे ही synopsis भेजे तो मैं बोला प्ले क्या कर रहा हूँ, पुलिस वाला नहीं बनना है. Talaivan तो बात करते हैं, you know, exactly the same thought.
वैसे भी शूट आउट में हम लोगों ने कर लिया, राइट? गुंडा एंड पुलिस वाला नाव भी रिवर्स मार रहे हैं. But then I met Gautam and I realized that exactly what Anna said, he is driven by creating that content. You know, he's saying content, हर पन्ना strong होना चाहिए, हर किरदार strong होना चाहिए. And it just clicked. And then I met this madman, Samit Kakkad, जो इतना फितूरी है, इतना पागल है. And the way he works, the way he just sinks his teeth into the character, सोया हुआ एक्टर भी जाग जाएगा. You feel like अरे यार ये बहुत पागल फितूरी पैशनेट इंसान है, इसके साथ काम करने में बहुत मजा आएगा. And that's what happened, man. I mean, you know, it was crazy. It was like I was calling Samit more than I would call my wife. I was like, yeah, come, have lunch with me, have dinner with me, let's talk about it. It was an amazing experience getting into the whole story, and even during shooting. I mean, Dharavi in itself was a whole crazy experience. And on the first day only, you could tell the difference between Samit, and due respect to all. But ये वो डायरेक्टर नहीं है जो एयर कंडीशन कमरे में बैठकर सोचेगा I think guys, you know, we need to visualize Dharavi like this, जो आजकल ज़्यादा हॉलीवुड इफेक्ट हमारे सर पर चल रहा है हिंदुस्तान में भी. गली गलत चप्पा जाके एक एक गली को जान के पहचान के रेकी हो, मतलब कितने 50 रेकी किए. यहाँ ये शॉट होगा, यहाँ ये करेंगे, इस तरह से ये क्रिएट होगा, तलाइवन की दुनिया ऐसे होगी, जैन गावस्कर यहाँ से आएगा. इसीलिए हर फ्रेम में you can feel Dharavi, you can smell Dharavi, you can experience. It's an immersive experience of Dharavi, and I feel you've never seen Dharavi like this before. And I personally feel, because Anna is a legend in his own right with a phenomenal career over 3 decades, but I personally feel that this is his career's best performance, and this is coming from a fan. Right? I'm a fan of his.
But once again, I have to add, everything is the director out here and the man who believed in it, the writers. It's the technical team. Samit is crazy. I can talk forever about that.
But I observed something, and Anna, please correct me if I'm wrong. I observed that गलियां जितनी गंदी हैं, उतना ही उनके घर और दिल साफ है और सुंदर है. एंड बिकॉज वी हैड नो प्लेस टू सिट, वो घर बुला लेते हमको. आई यूज्ड टू गो एंड रेस्ट इन बिटवीन शॉट्स. आई यूज्ड टू सिट, जमीन पे बैठ जाता था, ठंडी है, ऊपर पंखा लगा देते, स्पिक एंड स्पैन, क्लीन एंड ब्यूटीफुल. खाना बनाते थे तो बोलते थे आप हमारे घर का कुछ खाएंगे, खाना खाएंगे. एंड आई रिमेंबर व्हेन वी वर लीविंग द लास्ट डे ऑफ रैप अप, आई वेंट टू सी दिस lovely family that was very nice to me there, and they were from the कुम्हार community, the potters. And उन्होंने हाथ में थैला पकड़ा दिया. मैंने कहा ये क्या है? ऐसे नहीं, दिवाली आ रही है ना, so they gave me diyas which they had made. And I said, obviously जो हम सोचते हैं ना कि ट्रांजैक्शनल नेचर होता है, maybe I should pay for something like this, right? आपका जॉब है ये. And she said absolutely not. She said बिल्कुल नहीं. आप माँ बोलते हो मैं बेटे की तरह आपको दे रही हूँ, आपके घर में रोशनी करेगी ये दिवाली, ये मेरी तरफ से आपको.
How sweet.
It was such an amazing experience there to feel that love, and I realized that where we live ना, हमारे घर बड़े हैं, लेकिन जैसे घर बड़े हो जाते हैं ना तो दिल छोटे होते रहते हैं. And Dharavi taught me the opposite. छोटे घर हैं लेकिन दिल बहुत बड़े. It was an amazing experience to go through that. It's super fun working, on the show. Jen Gavaskar is a crazy cop, and people say ये पागलपन जो है ये कहाँ से आता है? ऐसे समित ककड़ से आता है. तो उतना ही पागल वो है. First day I worked with this brilliant actor who I'm such a fan of her work. I've always admired her work, not only in Hindi but Marathi also. First day, first shoot, first time I'm shooting with Sonali, and guess what? Am I allowed to say it? Am I allowed to say it? It's a bloody intimate, passionate scene, and I'm like, yaar, ye kya hai yaar? First time I'm working with her. So this is the kind of madness, and Sonali and I had a big laugh, and then we said, chalo, let's just get on with it now. So it was an amazing experience, and thank you so much to the whole team. Thank you to Percy, who personally took on being my Santa Claus, landing on set with Royce Chocolates to make sure that the 10 kgs I was trying to put on was putting on much faster than I expected. Thank you to Sarthak for this world that he created. Vijay, you're an artist, man. You're an incredible artist. And all of you, the whole team, I love you guys. I just enjoyed every minute of working with all of you. Thank you so much for making me a part of this incredible journey.
Thank you, sir.
एक्ट्रेस जो आज इंडिया में है, she would have said कि मुझे कास्ट करो. This was such a powerful role. किसी भी एक्ट्रेस को लगता कि I want to be in the shoes of the CM. मुझे अभी भी याद है, लास्ट ईयर हम मिले थे समित, जब हम तैयारी कर रहे थे, and as you exactly said, we met in this very hotel when we started preparing for my character Janvi Surve in Dharavi Bank. I still remember एक एक्सरसाइज मैंने की थी जब मैं कॉलेज में थी. मेरे थिएटर टीचर थे और उन्होंने हमें एक एक्सरसाइज दिया था कि एक गाली दे दो. तो मैं पुणे से हूँ, आई एम फ्रॉम फर्ग्यूसन कॉलेज, तो मेरी पहली गाली थी बावड़ट. तो दुबे जी ने मुझे बोला था बावड़ट गाली नहीं है, कोई भी लड़का जो तुम्हें छेड़ रहा है उसे अगर तुम ऐसा बावड़ट कहोगी तो प्यार से आके हाथ पकड़ेगा, अच्छी गाली दो. तो मुझे याद है मैंने काफी दिन बिताए थे एक गाली सीखने के लिए, लेकिन समित के साथ काम करते वक्त वो जो मैंने एक्सरसाइज किया था उससे कई ज्यादा गालियां मुझे याद करनी पड़ी. क्योंकि कहते हैं ना कि एक्टर्स ऑलवेज डिलीवर lot many unsaid lines and emotions.
समित, आई थिंक ये बेस्ट आप किस पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से देखते हैं, उसके बाद हम बोलेंगे.
हाय, मेरे को लगता है बहुत ही अलग है, बहुत डिफरेंट है. बिकॉज यस, आपने जो बात की, हमने नायकन देखा है, हमने कमल हसन सर की भी देखी है नायकन में, हमने विनोद खन्ना सर की भी देखी, बट ये बिल्कुल ही अलग स्टोरी थी. ये बिल्कुल ही अलग स्टोरी है. वो आज का जो धारावी है वो बहुत अलग है, तब का बहुत अलग था. एंड आपको आज का धारावी, आज के लोग, आज के जो किरदार हैं वो आपको इस शो में देखने मिलेंगे. इसमें लेयरिंग बहुत अलग तरीके से की गई है. सार्थक में बहुत ही डिटेल्ड लेयरिंग है. जो बहुत सारी हैं, बहुत सारे किरदार हैं, बहुत सारे लोग हैं, एंड फैमिली जो हम बात कर रहे हैं कि फॉर फैमिली, फॉर पावर, फॉर ऑनर, फॉर ड्यूटी, एंड इट इज़ एन आउट एंड आउट डिफरेंट शो।
क्या हम ये दोनों थलाइवा को एक साथ ऑन स्टेज देख पाएंगे कभी?
मेरी जिंदगी की ये एक there was only one wish that I had, that if there's one person I want to work with before the end of my career, it was Thalaivan, that is Raji sir. रजी सर के साथ मैं काम कर चुका हूँ, दोबारा मौका मिलेगा तो कभी ना नहीं कहूँगा, लेकिन वो ओरिजिनल थलाइवा है, ये फ्रॉम अ वेब सीरीज पर्सपेक्टिव OTT के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू के थलाइवा है, बिकॉज आई थिंक लोग आज भी अन्ना ही बुलाते हैं मुझे, और मैं खुश हूँ अन्ना, क्योंकि अन्ना के ऊपर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी कम होती है, बड़े भाई की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी होती है, या तो जगत के वो थलाइवा है तो रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी बहुत ज़्यादा है, लेकिन थलाइवा वो ही रहेंगे, एंड that's what I would wish.
मेरा सवाल